let's move on to a different topic. I love to speak about pregnancy and the immediate postpartum period. And I wanted to I wanted to talk about pelvic floor health, actually. So, sorry, it's like kind of suffocatingly hot in here. What? So that makes me lose my train of thought? Yeah, it does, kind of. All right, so I have spoken about pelvic floor health before in previous episodes, but I'm going to speak about it again. I always have more to say. In one of my episodes, I talked about doing Kegel exercises, right? And let me just back up a second by saying that women who have been pregnant, who have had children, experience sometimes a slackening of the pelvic floor muscle. That's the muscle that basically holds up your uterus, bladder, and so forth. And the best way you would know if your pelvic floor muscles were not strong would be something many pregnant women experience and many women postpartum experience, which is leaking urine upon an involuntary response, like sneezing or coughing or laughing, something like that. And it's, I mean, you know, this happens to so many women, and yeah, sometimes they talk about it, sometimes they don't. A friend of mine, I mentioned something about this device I'm going to show you in a second, and she was like, you know, she's like, I really need that. I've been kind of, you know, peeing in my pants every once in a while when I crack up. And I'm like, yeah, that's a sign that you need some strength there. And I mean, you know, it's just it's serious, and it's not just about the inconvenience of that. It's about just keeping that entire part of our bodies very strong and healthy, and what that does for us in many different realms of our life. You know, so not just I mean, it affects everything. So I was looking into different devices. I don't know if that's quite the right word. That sort of help you, because the thing is about doing Kegel exercises, they're difficult. It's hard to isolate that muscle. You know, everyone says like, okay, you know, let's say to women, okay, so when you're peeing, stop the flow of pee and notice what muscle you're using to stop it with. And many women are like, I don't, you know, I can't really tell. It's hard to isolate that. Or they think when they're like actually doing a contraction of some sort like that, they're moving the wrong muscle. So you have to be really careful about like isolating the right thing and being able to do a rotation of exercises. So I was saying that it's difficult to do this, and sometimes. So I found these smart balls. Let me show them to you. They look like this. They cost about $30. They're billed as smart balls, made in Germany. Fun Factory is the brand. And the thing is, it's weird because it says on the package that they're recommended by midwives, and they probably are, again, because they're a way to isolate that muscle and to tone it in a way where you can actually, you can put these inside you like a tampon and walk around and just kind of carry on your day while you're, you know, really toning and focusing on those muscles. But I don't know what the statistics are, and I don't know how they've been proven to help and so forth. Sorry, I can't personally give them my endorsement, but maybe that'll be my project between now and the next episode. I don't know. But I just wanted to throw that out there as an idea. I mentioned that to my friend who had birthed 3 children and was feeling a little bit like, you know, she needed a little bit of help there. But anyway, it's just good for many women to experience that, try it. I mean, you know, you're supposed to have better orgasms too, the stronger and healthier your pelvic floor muscles are. So, on that note, I think I'm done. I'm going to zoom out now. Yeah, maybe I'll add some music. I don't know, maybe I'll make a little video. I have like more more interesting equipment and abilities now. I'm sure I like that so much. So thank you very much. Remember, please, to email me and send me your questions. I'd love to hear feedback. Or if you catch us on YouTube, or if you so find me on YouTube under Mamarama. And thank you. Goodbye. I actually have like 2 more minutes, and since I'm on the topic of pelvic floor exercisers, basically, I also wanted to talk about Betty Dodson's Vaginal Barbell. This is it. Well, this is what the package looks like. You're probably more interested in seeing what the barbell looks like. This little cookie weighs about 2 pounds. It's really an interesting device. Now, this costs a lot more than my little fun balls here. These are 30. This retails for about 70. But I think it's worth it. This will really, really help you isolate those muscles, focus on strengthening, and it's all like connected to locating your G-spot. Like there's a lot more sort of like sexual implications to this little device, which you can read about if you go to Betty Dodson's website. And if you purchase one, she's a pretty well-known sexologist, I believe that's her title. But if you purchase this one, it comes with this great, like a manual inside, giving you directions on how to effectively use it. But it's a barbell. I mean, it's heavy, and like you're doing pelvic floor exercises with this inside of you. So it's a very isolated and specific sort of way of finding those muscles and toning them. I think that's the best way I could put it. Perhaps I'll talk about that more on my next show, because I didn't actually devote that much time to it. So check that out, the vaginal barbell. Did you know your vagina can lift weights? Okay, I guess now that's where I need to end my show. Thank you. Bye.